Happy New Year! It's your boy Dewayne Callens. I'm back with another blog entitled All White People Aren't Racist. Hear me out. All white people aren't racist. Alright? And I was motivated to do this blog several weeks ago when I did my last blog because I had someone to post comments about my last video that I posted. And it was talking about reparations because I got off relationships for a second and I'll get back on that soon. But I was talking about reparations, and this person, this unidentified person, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, they haven't made themselves known, but they made a statement about, you know, if we can find anybody who was living during that time of slavery, they'll pay us, which we know by now most people gone from this earth that were in slavery, right? All right. But the thing about it that person don't realize is black people suffered the effects of slavery. You know, so if slavery lasted for 400 years, you think in year 401 that it was just all good for black people? You think that all the problems went away? No, it was just as bad then, because what did they have? They had nothing. You say you're free, but then you go where? You don't own anything, so you become a part of the system. All right, you become a part of your old master. You still working for your master. You still working for somebody. You still being disrespected. Then if we move on even further, which this person kind of enlightened me on something different, Jim Crow laws, that's even more current in history. You had a law that said you're separate but equal. That meant you're supposed to be equal, but you're separate. That doesn't make sense to me. You know, how can you be separate and you say whites only water fountains, coloreds water fountain, whites only restrooms, colored restroom, but we equal? That's not that statement doesn't read equal to me. That shows somebody else who think they're better than the other person. You can't go to school with these people. You know, Emmett Till didn't die in slavery. He died after slavery, right? They bombed those 4 little girls in a church. That wasn't in slavery time. They killed a man that was talking about peace, Dr. Martin Luther King. Killed them. That wasn't during slavery time. So the effects of slavery has always been a part of the black culture in America. You know, and Jim Crow laws was uncivil, unhumane. So that's why we need reparations from that too, the more I thought about it. So from slavery and Jim Crow laws, because the government didn't protect black people. They let us become humiliated during these times. Still, we weren't protected. We still was looked at as less as humans. That we weren't equal. You know, they said it. They doctor it up and say you're equal, but that wasn't equal. You had to stand up on a bus to get your seat up for a white person if you were there before them. That doesn't make sense. Now, I get up for my elders. I get up for an old lady, you know, who might need help, or even an very old man, black or white, whatever color you are. That's just my integrity and my character. But these people said no matter who it is, you got to get up out your seat. So just blatant disrespectful things always went on against blacks. So to me, it's not a debate at all. But I did want to write a blog about white people not being all racist. All of them aren't racist. You know, they had this guy named John Brown, who's one of my favorite characters and persons in life. And they did a documentary that was pretty good. I think they canceled it though. I'm gonna think of the name and I'll put it in the chat or whatever, or right there at the bottom, you know, the YouTube channel. But this guy fought for black people freedom. You know, he was an abolitionist. He died for the cause. white man. You know, so it ain't all white people. It was God sent some good white people to help us out. During the civil rights movement, white people was helping us out, doing their part, you know, being good people. But it was also some horrible, evil white people as well. So I just wanted to set the record straight. I'm not one of those angry black men that think, oh, it's all white people, because it wasn't. You'll be lying, you know, saying it was. You know, because a lot of white people helped us out, you know, and a lot of white people continue to help us out. You know, it's never all, you know, but I can tell that in America, they know it's a stained history with white people and what they did to black people in this country and what they continue to do during certain times. And I think they think most black people feel like it's all of them, but I'm not that type of black person. I don't put them all in one boat. I don't think it's all of them, but it definitely was a lot. But I think we need to have more good white people stand up like John Brown and say, man, it's time. Y'all owe black people money. I know y'all went around and living doing slavery. That's not your fault. A lot of y'all didn't do that, right? But y'all are here now. You know what happened. Step up. Do what you need to do. You know, speak up, and that's how I feel about the whole situation. So this blog is just to throw that shout out to the white people in the world that really are doing the good things and really are trying to be humanitarians and help out, who don't just feel like they're above somebody else because they're white. All right. So for that person making the comments, this is for you too. You know, do your research. Look at that process of slavery. Look at Jim Crow laws. Life ain't been good for blacks. It's been bad, man. You know, and even if you were a poor white person, because there were a bunch of poor white people too, you still thought you were better than black people because that was the mentality. That was the law. You can disrespect a white black person. If you were poor, you poor and they poor, you still felt like you were above them. So it was a sense of entitlement all around. You know, it didn't matter. So it just goes so deep. And for those who can't really understand, I don't even waste my time to go deeply into it. That's why I don't really write about reparations too much more, because I already did my reparations series. You can really get the ins and outs and the detail about that process. But now I just touch here and there on certain subject matter. But I just want you all to continue to live your life, because we only get one, and just have love in your heart, man, because ain't nobody mad but the devil. All right, I'm out. Enjoy your day, your night, whatever time it is, wherever you are, and more importantly, enjoy your life. I'm out. It's your boy, Dewayne Callens. Happy New Year again.